Hola. Buenas noches. You guys, we are feeling the Spanish love this evening. It is real late, but we stayed up to watch the OT Gala, Eurovision 2018, OT 2017, and Alfred and Amaya have done it. Should we talk about their victory?
Que bailo por primera vez. Es el arte que endulza la piel de mi mente viajera que sigue a tus pies. Siento que bailo por ti.
I've just got to say, their performance was magical. This was not a duet. This was love. I don't care if you know the backstory or not. When you saw them on the pianos, singing to each other, then standing up, then caressing, I just wanted to say never let go. The result didn't matter. They found each other. They're already winners. But now, baby, you are OT winners. Well done.
Yeah, it was a really good performance. I've been kind of religiously following OT, and I sort of know their little romantic story, and that's really sweet. But the important thing is that that's not essential to enjoying the performance. You can tell there is a genuine connection between them. There is a real spark, and that's something that really comes through in the song. I don't think I have been able to watch a performance of it right from the rehearsals through to tonight's performance without just being like, oh my God, I'm gonna cry. It's really special. And, people are comparing it a bit to Amar Pelos Deutsch, but it's different to that. And it's good in its own way. Perhaps last year's win opened doors to that kind of song, but this is taking it in a different direction.
And I've been hyping the song for so long that I really wanted it to win, mainly because I think it was the best song in the competition by far. I think it had the best melody. I think it had the best voices paired together, both Alfred and Amaya. And we all know that them two are favorites to win Operación Triunfo in Spain. But it's going to be magical, I think. And at the end of the day, I think the performance captures the interest of everyone. Even if you don't like the song, it's arresting for the entire 3 minutes, and you want to see the song develop on screen, even if you don't like the melody or the song. So I think that's a strong point the song has. And the staging can get better until Eurovision, so I'm quite confident they will do very well.
If they could do this on that stage, I can't wait to see what they do in Altice Arena. There will be a flood of tears. We will need life jackets. They're gonna stand out. They're a duet. Duets stand out. Plus they're singing in Spanish. Spanish stands out. So a Spanish duet? I'm dead. I am done. I think they're both attractive, but not in an intimidating way. Sometimes people are ostentatiously beautiful. They're cute, and it's heartwarming as opposed to making you jealous. I also think that their voices blend together, and to me, they were the clear winners of the evening for capturing a mood. I would have given the vocal points to Aitana with Our Day, because honestly, she was amazing. I could see her winning the whole OT. That was just so good. But in terms of magic, I give it to them. Lo Malo, that was also amazing. These, of course, are the three in the super final. Lo Malo, vocally, it was a little spotty for me, but again, it created a mood. It took me somewhere, and that place was the club. It's not an anthem of female empowerment. It's an anthem for all of us to feel empowered. I'm out.
Yeah, Lo Malo was so good. It was just the kind that as soon as you hear it, you just want to get up and start dancing. And it makes you feel like a real badass, even if you're just sitting there in your pajamas watching TV. It was good. And if somehow they had won and gone to Eurovision, it would have actually been, I think it would have worked. It is quite on trend with the whole reggaeton sound. And yeah, Anna War isn't the greatest vocalist, but she brings a load of attitude, and I think that's enough to work with a song like that. So, the other one, I was less convinced by Aitana's solo song. But yeah, she's a really good singer. I just sort of think the song itself might have got a bit lost if it had gone to Eurovision. The kind that if it had performed like in the first half of the grand final, it might the sort of thing that would get forgotten about. But yeah, I'm happy with the winner.
I have a little bit of contradictory feelings towards Low Malo because I think it's a great studio track for its audience, reggaeton audience and stuff like that, and everyone likes to move, and it would be a great hit in Euroclub. But at the same time, I was looking at the performance, and I was like, there are like 10 people on stage or 12 people on stage, and they brought it together, you know. They created a party mood on stage, but then I thought, you can only take 6 to the Eurovision stage.
Not 16.
And this is if you don't need backing vocalists, because you need to discount the backing vocalists. So they wouldn't been able to bring the kind of party they brought tonight to the Eurovision stage. So in that sense, I'm quite happy they didn't win. But I think they were a deserving song to be in the final 3. Yeah. As for Arde, I think Aitana's vocals were the best of the night by far, as you already said. But I think the song is distinctly average for what we usually listen in Eurovision, and I think it would get lost in the grand final. 26 songs, no way this could get on top. And I think Amaia and Alfred can stand out in their own way, even if it's not by the song or the vocals. They will find a way to stand out.
They transmit a feeling, and I think they can transmit that feeling even more by kissing at the end. Let's just be blatant. Let's put it out there. Let's show kissing, not like Ilinka and Alex Floria, because that was real awkward, but like Alfred and Amaia, honey. Final thoughts for me, the anthem with all 5 of them, it got 1% of the vote. That was horrible. It shouldn't have been in the show. Second point, I just felt bad for the other duets. The other duets were so upstaged by Alfred and Almaia, that like it was forgettable magic. That was not magic. That was very much of this earth, and I did not like it.
I was like Agony and Miriam's duet. The song itself was pretty bad, but they put everything into it. And when he got to his first solo bit, there was this huge cheer. He's a really popular contestant. He's a known Eurovision superfan, and I sort of think one day, 1 year, he will get his chance. He will get to Eurovision. Not this year, but it's good that he's kind of like on his way. That was a fun thing to watch. I was kind of interested to see the staging for Tu Canción at with the 2 pianos. It kind of reminded me a bit of Paul and Ovi from Romania. They had the see-through pianos, but I don't know. It's a bit of a cliche, the double pianos, and then they get up and they're not playing the pianos anymore, but you can still hear the piano sound, and then the walking around that to the rehearsal, which was just them sitting on stools, staring at each other, looking at each other. Somehow that felt like it had more of an emotional connection than the choreography. So I really hope that they put a bit of thought into how they'll present the song for Lisbon, because what we saw tonight is not the best that it could be. And that's really important, is to create that emotional and intimate feeling without being all distracted by all the pianos.
Yeah, pianos, particularly those that appear to play themselves, are just so Dima Balon 2006. It gives it an instant dated quality. I felt like it worked in Blackbird because that was different. He is like a pianist, Lassa. That's what he does. And like he didn't interact with the singer. He was just there providing the piano. But this, it's just a little awkward, very 1988 prom. Like, I don't know. It just... Ditch the pianos, take them into nature, I say, because their love is natural. Bernardo.
Well, I think Spanish broadcaster really needs to think through the staging, because it's going to be the defining factor in the outcome of this particular song, the way that is staged. I still think this could do very, very well at Eurovision. So I will stand by my Twitter word that this is going to win Eurovision. Last year I predicted Salvador would win in March?
That was called patriotism, honey.
Yeah, and everyone thought I was crazy, and I'm already seeing some reactions on social media who are very, very similar to what Salvador got. So there's a lot of people that love the song, and there are a lot of people that don't really connect. So I see a similarity in that point. But yeah, we need to wait for the rest of the songs, the rest of the 40 songs that are still to come, which are basically all of them. But yeah, I will stay by my word that this could challenge for a victory if we have medium quality here. Yeah.
My concern is that if a lot of people do a Salvador Sobral and go for quiet, authentic music, it's going to get real, real boring if everyone does it. Like, his song was special because it stood out in a sea of fast food music. So hopefully there won't be too many songs like this. Otherwise, it could really hurt Spain, I think.
All you'd need is someone inspired by Sunstroke Project to come along with Hey Mama 2018, and they could win the whole thing just with enough energy. I was interested to see that they had a montage of sort of like, I think, good Eurovision performances from the last 5 years or so, and none of them were from Spain. So it's kind of interesting. I don't know if that was deliberate, but it is perhaps an admission that they haven't quite been getting it right in recent years. And I think this will be the song to turn Spain's fortunes around. If not a win, then a top 10. And it should be good things for next year and the year after.
Self-awareness is the first step to success, and that's what Spain is showing by not showing any of their acts. In any case, that is what we think. What do you think? Are you happy that Amaia, that's Alfred Amaia, have won in Spain? How do you think they'll do at Eurovision? Let us know here on wiwibloggs.
And leave a comment below.
Don't forget to like and subscribe our videos. It's very important. And subscribe to the channel as well.
And we'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.
Adios.
Bye.